Hi, I'm Katie Todd and welcome to Katie's Mailbag. Today I'm here with the lovely Mark Dunn and we've got a really interesting question from Richard. What have we got, Mark?
Well, Katie, we do have an email from Richard. Thank you, Richard, for your questions. And Richard has written in this: I have been introduced to internet marketing over the past 12 months, and I really believe in it, but I cannot get going. I have a job that I enjoy, but do not like the energy that I'm around, and it's not positive for me, as Richard feels. I'm overweight, and I cannot get on with making myself get more healthy so I can be more focused and live a more exciting life. And he just asked Katie here if she could please help.
So
Thank you for your question, Richard.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you. I think a lot of people are going to relate to this, so it's a fabulous question. There's no magic pill or magic answer that suddenly turns the switch on and says, right, I'm going to do this. I think a lot of times people keep banging their heads against a brick wall, trying to be successful in something they like, they may be interested in, but doesn't suit their personality, doesn't suit their personality types, and their skills and their great strengths. You like your job. It sounds like some changes need to be happening for you, Richard, and that you're going to need to be brave. If you like the work that you're doing, do you need to be working with a different group of people doing the same job? I'm not sure what it is that you do, but it sounds like you're in the ballpark of something that's right, and sometimes we've got to have the courage to fine-tune. It also sounds like you might be mildly depressed. You've got to find something to motivate you to get excited again. Again, if we really want to lose weight and get organised, we can. Sometimes with things like internet marketing, it can be a very pretty picture. It sounds fantastic. I'm excited. I'm hooked on where it's going to take me. But have I got the ability, for instance, I would think you'd need to be analytical, very good with technology, able to download information quickly yourself, analyse, absorb a lot of new stuff because it changes so quickly, the internet. If they're your skills, persevere. If they're not your skills, you're just setting yourself up for failure. I find in my practice, a lot of people come and they're trying to be good at something they think they'd like to do, but they don't have the personality type to be able to do it. One of the reasons I've written my books, Who Am I and Who Are They, is exactly for this reason. So you can be absolutely certain, I know I'm good at this, so it's worth persevering. Or, you know, there's no point me trying to be this because I haven't got it. If it's one of your personality types, one of your archetypes, you will be able to stick at it. If it's not, you are setting yourself up for failure. And that's such a painful and sad thing to do and unnecessary.
Yes, indeed. Well, I can just say, Richard, I've been in similar situations where I've actually taken on things that it wasn't until I got a quarter of the way down the track, halfway down the track, that I realized, well, this isn't really me.
Yeah.
I don't, you know, what I'm trying to do isn't, it's like driving a car, and when you're going around a corner or a bend in the road, you have to turn the wheel really, really hard, and sometimes that's what we do for ourselves, is we try that, but then when you take your hands off the wheel, you'll just sort of go back to what's more naturally you.
Yes.
And I could, just support what you were saying, Katie, as far as doing what's playing to our strengths. So if you're full forward, don't try to play in the middle of the field because you, don't have the speed, the agility to get the ball as midfielders do.
Yes.
If you're big and strong and can take a mark, kick a goal, play down in the forward.
Absolutely. So it's playing to our strengths, and we often force ourselves to be something we're not, and that can come simply because we don't know our strengths. No one sat down with us and said, you're very, very good at this, 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 this and this. I had a client come in and see me last week saying, I think I'd like to leave my job and I'll work from home by myself. And I looked at her and I said, that's a disastrous thing. What do you love doing? She said, I love talking to people. I love nurturing people. What's not working in your job now? Well, I don't have enough people contact. And I said, so working from home on your own is going to work? I don't think so. You're going to be so depressed. If we get that bit right, everything starts to work in your life, and then you are motivated to exercise. You're feeling better, so you do eat better. Everything works, but if you spend such a lot of time daily doing something that's not right for you, where you don't feel a success, nothing's going to work. So I think change is definitely needed, maybe get some advice from someone who's good at understanding this stuff, or maybe get hold of the books that we've got here, Richard, and find out for certain what your strengths are and play to your strengths. Thanks for your question.